Good morning to our online worshipers. We greet you in the name of our Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. This is an online live stream service from the Oak Ridge First Baptist Church in Oak Ridge, North Carolina, where the Reverend Dr. James A. Webster is the pastor. To our online worshipers, we greet you again in Jesus' name. To this worship service, we hope to give you a real worship experience this morning. We're worshiping from a church where the worship is genuine and Jesus is Lord. This time will be led in our opening hymn by our minister of music, Dr. Derek Webster. responsive reading today is on love. It's taken from John 3:16 and 1 Corinthians chapter 13, verses 3 through 8 and 23. That's love. I speak in the tongues of mortals and of angels, but do not have love. I am a noisy gong or a clanging cymbal.
I have prophetic powers and understand all mysteries and all knowledge. And if I have all faith so as to remove mountains, but do not have love, I am nothing.
If I give away all my possessions, and if I hand over my body so that I may boast, but do not have love, I gain nothing.
Love is patient. Love is kind. Love is not envious or boastful or arrogant or rude. It does not insist on its own way. It is not irritable or resentful.
It does not rejoice in wrongdoing, but rejoices in the truth. It bears all things, believes all things, hopes all things, endures all things. Altogether please.
Love never ends, and now faith, hope, and love abide. These three, and the grace of these is love.
Let us bow our heads. Gracious Father, we come this morning thanking you for this day and this hour, Father. Father, thanking you in no other form or fashion but to come and worship you this morning in truth and in spirit this morning. Father, we thank you for this opportunity to gather together, Father, and those who have joined us this morning in this worship experience, Father, that you would just reach and teach it and touch every hearts and minds, Father. Father, I know that there are many this morning who are worried and who are concerned, Father. But Father, we turn our prayers to you this morning. Father, we know that you being our maker and creator, that all power is still in your hand. And Father, we thank you for that, Father. Father, we ask that you bless this service, Father. Father, that you use your manservant, Father, that you just pour into him, Father, that you would just empower him this morning, Father. He's come preaching your word with a boldness, Father. Telling of your grace and your mercy, Father. Father, that your words may be touch someone's heart this morning, Father, that they may yield, come give their life to you this morning, Father. Father, there are those now that are watching, that are listening, Father, that is seeking a word from God this morning, Father. And we ask now that, Father, as your manservant comes and he speaks your word, Father. But Father, continue to use him. Father, continue to use all those who believe, Father, just to reach the ones who are in need this morning, Father. Father, we thank you for your Son, Jesus Christ. Father, we thank you for the sacrifice. Father, be with us this morning, Father. And be with all those who are touched by this condition and this disease, this virus that's going through the world, Father. Be with them, Father. Heal them. Be with them. Give them strength, Father. Father, we remember and know that you are our maker and creator, that all power is in your hands. Father, once again, we just say thank you. This is our prayer we ask.
Falling in love with Jesus. Falling in love with Jesus. Falling
something a little bit different than what I did last week. Rather than give you numbers that you've already seen, we're going to use this platform to educate you and encourage you. So first thing we want to do is remind you of some precautions and things you need to do. Of course, stay home as much as possible as of 5 p.m. Monday and as of 5 p.m. Friday in Guilford County. Continue to practice washing your hands and disinfecting the items that you touch. Most noteworthy is we don't have to go grocery shopping. So you might want to change your shopping times. Pick times where it's less people in the store. So I went shopping this morning about 8 o'clock and there was hardly anybody in the store. You can order your food to be picked up. Just give yourself plenty of time. They're about a week out in terms of pickup times. And also find out whatever store you go to, what time they restock their shelves. So when you go in there, you'll be able to get what you want. So going back to other things we can do, of course, use Kleenex, practice social distancing, as we're all doing here today. Make note of worsening symptoms, obviously are the cough and shortness of breath. Make note of temperatures above 100.3 that persist. Also be mindful of changes in your taste and smell. As it relates to your mental health, I recommend you pick and choose times to watch TV. With all of our social media and our phones and things like that, make sure you just pick a time to watch TV to get your updates. Don't spend all day watching TV. Financially, as you all know, the stimulus package passed, so there will be information coming out via social media. I'll share what I have with the church secretary later this week. And finally, we all know the word. The book of Daniel clearly demonstrates that we are not in control. And also remember that love and kindness is contagious too. Thank you.
Good morning, Oak Ridge. Giving shows God is Lord of our lives. First and foremost, God wants us to give because it shows that we recognize He is truly the Lord of our lives, even during this coronavirus pandemic. Everything we own and everything we have comes from God. So when we give, we simply offer Him a small portion of the abundance He's already given to us. Giving is an expression of our thankfulness and praise to God. It comes from the heart of worship that recognizes everything we have and give already belongs to the Lord. Here at Oak Ridge, you may give in the following ways. You may mail a check, no cash, please, to P.O. Box 471 Oak Ridge, North Carolina, 27310. Or you may also use our mobile app, Giveify, to give your tithes and offering to your place of worship. Or you may bring your tithes and offerings to the church between the hours of 9 o'clock and 5 p.m., Monday through Friday. The office will be open during these hours. Thank you so much, and may God bless you.
Good morning to all of our online listeners. We come a time now in our service where we give our tithe and offerings unto God. And as we do, let us bow and thank God for His many blessings. Heavenly Father, we come again at this time to thank you for your grace and for your mercy. Thank you, Father, for another opportunity to assemble here at this place of worship. And Father, we ask you now that you will bless the offering that we're preparing to receive. Bless the gift and the giver. We know all gifts come from God, come from above. And we ask you, O God, to bless it that it may be used for the furtherance of thy kingdom while we on earth. For it is in your Son, Jesus Christ's name, we pray and ask it all. Amen.
Going give honor today to the Spirit of Christ Jesus, our Lord and our Savior, to all of the Oak Ridge First Baptist Church family, officers, and to all of our special friends out there in social media. I want to say good morning and greetings in Jesus' joy. Delighted that after looking and seeing all that's going on in God's world and our world today, it's such a blessing to be able to come together any kind of way. While last Sunday and this Sunday we're just trying to reach, shut in, and all of our members who I feel are the greatest in the world. We're trying to be obedient to what the laws of the land are asking us to do, and yet we want to have a word from the Lord also. And God has fixed it so that we can do so. I want to say again a special greetings to all of our friends out in social media. I was amazed last Sunday how many old friends or people we don't even know at church with us. One particularly, and I don't want to get to calling names, but I was amazed at one of the best friends I've ever had. In my military days, Hugh and Gore and Sister Billy Gore, we were stationed together on Cape Cod for about 2.5 years. And they reached us. We reached them, and we had church together last Sunday all the way from Colorado Springs, Colorado. And so I have so much to be thankful for. We're not going to detain your time for so long, but there is a word from the Lord. I'm convinced even in the worst of times, God has a word for us. I want to thank those who participated in these services the last 2 weeks. We appreciate it. We wish that we could have more, but we're trying to stay within the number of people that we could have together at one time. If you'll notice with us from St. Matthew, the 14th chapter, we want to look at verses 26 through 28. And when the disciples saw him walking on the sea, they were troubled, saying, "It is a spirit." They cried out for fear. But straightway Jesus spake unto them, saying, "Be of good cheer, for it is I, be not afraid." And Peter answered him and said, "Lord, if it be thou, bid me come unto thee on the water." And he said, "Come." And when Peter was come down out of the ship, he walked on the water, go to Jesus. I want to talk a few minutes today from the thought, Lord, we are in a storm. Lord, we are in a storm. My brothers and my sisters, at the time of our text, the Lord's disciples were in a storm of their life. located today. That I don't care who you are, where you come from.
Yes, sir.
And I don't care, there's no disciple that is exempt from storm. No matter how long we have been on a Christian walk, we will experience some storm.
Yes, sir.
These disciples were experiencing, or they were experienced men of the sea. They were not novices. In other words, that wasn't their first trip out on the raging sea. They were not new converts, for they had been in the storm before.
Yes, sir.
But this storm was like no other storm they had ever experienced. This was a serious storm.
Yes, sir.
It was like nothing they had experienced and they had ever encountered. Does that sound like something that we're dealing with now?
Amen. Yes, sir.
A storm. Can't even see it, but it's a storm. This was a serious storm. It was like nothing we had that they had encountered. And to make bad matters worse, Jesus seemed to be nowhere near. I said seemed to be nowhere near. Other storms, he was either on board of the ship, somewhere close by. It's easy to go through a storm when you know Jesus is with you. But when we feel like he has abandoned us, the storm gets very hard. Everything was in the boat with them, but except Jesus. There was fish, I'm sure. There was water. There was fear and confusion. But there was no Jesus on board. You know, some of us have experienced storms of longevity before. We find ourselves asking the question, Lord, where are you? Well, I think I need to tell us it's none of our business where he is. But I can assure you that you can take comfort in knowing that he's always where he's supposed to be. For important, it's not necessary to know where Jesus is. It's all important, though, that Jesus knows where we are. Isn't that good news? It's good news to know that even though he don't seem to be around, I know he knows where I am. He knows what I need before he can ask. But in order to see where I stand, every once in a while, he wants me to cry out, Lord, I'm in a storm. And we as Americans today and all over the world, we need to be crying out, Lord, we're in a storm. We need you to come to our rescue. Pray with me just a little while. Yes. More important is we know that he knows where we are. All important that Jesus knows where we are, even when we can't trace him. We can always turned his back on us sometimes, but he said, I'll never leave you if you love me, if you serve me. The problem is sometimes we let him down, and every once in a while he allows things to happen to wake us up, to bring us back to where we need to be. When the disciples encountered the storm, it was night. When they first saw him, they thought they had seen a ghost. Jesus said, fear not. Peter saw this as an opportunity for the walk of his life. He said, if it be thee, Lord, bid me to come to you on the water. Jesus just said, come. That's what I like about it. He don't have to say it a whole lot. Just come. You want to see what Peter was going to do. You notice Peter did not ask for any guarantees. He didn't ask for any explanation. He didn't ask how he was going to walk on the water. More important, before Peter started his walk, he did ask permission. I said he asked permission. You see, this was not a bungee jumping attempt by Peter. It was not a tornado chasing attempt. It was not an attempt to see what the risk was, or his risk tolerance was. He wanted to get close to Jesus, even if it meant getting in the middle of the storm. Now here's something I want us to hear today. Every once in a while, God sees it necessary to let us get in the storm, but that way we get closer to him. I know this may sound insane, but sometimes the only way we can get close to him is to move deeper into the storm. It's called extreme discipleship. Another book calling you crazy. Act like you don't have good sense. Don't you notice this disease is going around? It never stayed in every country almost. And here you are praising the Lord. I don't know about anybody else, but he's worthy to be praised. And he doesn't do anything else for us. He's done more than we deserve. Do I have a witness? I said it sounds insane. That's sort of the way Job was. I talked to you about Job last week. But he might be a good example. He said, though he slay me, yet I will trust him. All the days of my appointed time. So I wait till my change comes. Here, Peter gives us a great lesson. We should never venture out without divine permission. Never get out of the boat until God says, come. But when the Lord said, come, if Peter had stayed in the boat, he would have been guilty of disobedience. All Jesus said to Peter was, come. Gave no guarantees, no explanations. This was not calm water, you know. It wasn't a swimming pool in the backyard. The wind was at gale force. But Jesus said, come. He did not say, come when this wind dies down. He did not say, come when waiting until everything settles down, until there's no more problem, until everyone understands. Well, I need to tell somebody, you'll never come to Jesus if you wait till everyone agrees with you. Do I have a witness? You'll never come, young folk out there, in social media today, you'll never go back to school, you'll never get your degree if you wait on everybody else. Jesus said, come. Do I have a witness? You'll never, in the church world, you'll never start tithing until you hear Jesus. For Peter, if he stayed in the boat, or when Peter stepped out of the boat, he was not stepping out on water. He was stepping out on God's promise. You know you can stand on God's promise. I say you can stand on God's promise. Other folk will promise you something but never deliver. But every time that the Lord promises something, he'll do what he said he would do. He was stepping out on the promises of God. And God's promises cannot fail. His promises is not that we will live free of trouble. His promise is not that we'll live free of strife. God never promised a trouble-free life to any of us. But he assured that he will not take you to where his grace won't keep you. Do I have a witness? If he takes you to the lion's den, he'll keep you. If you don't believe it, ask Brother Daniel. If he takes you to the fiery furnace, he will keep you. If he takes you and let you stand before a giant warrior, he will keep you. Do I have a witness? He'll give you victory. And I wonder, is there anybody that hears me today know that you know that the Lord will give you victory? Peter began to walk when he looked at Jesus. When we keep our eyes fixed on Jesus, he'll keep us in perfect peace. Then Peter thought about what he was doing and wondering how this was possible, how it was made possible. It bothered him. He began to wonder about this thing. Amen. He took his mind off of Jesus for a few moments. And because problem focus, it became problem focus, not Christ focus. We need to take our eyes off of this disease that's going around in our world and set our eyes on Jesus. Jesus will get us through the storm. But when he began to fall, he knew what to do. He didn't wait till he was all the way under the water. As soon as he began to sink, he cried out, Lord, save me. Do I have a witness? I don't care how you feel today, and we all feel a little melancholy because there's so many sick and friends around us who are going through for one reason or another. But the Lord will able to see us through. I hear the advertising on television and other media about we're going to get through this thing together. I say amen. I'm not putting all my trust, even in my brothers and sisters, my wife or my son. I will trust in the Lord. Yes, I will. But when he began to fall, he knew what to do. He didn't wait till he was all the way under. Soon as he began to sink, he cried out, Lord, save me. Didn't call on the other men in the boat. Amen. There was no time for long prayer. That's sometimes when you just don't have time to pray a long prayer or to convince God that you know a new word now. Every once in a while you just have to say, Lord, have mercy on me. I believe that if America would repent and just say, Lord, have mercy on us, I believe he would do what it said. Yes, my Lord. I believe I can preach about 5 more minutes, and then I'm going to get out of the way. But he didn't call on the other men in the boat. There was no time for long prayer. A long prayer is not always necessary. If the prayer is sincere, God will. I said, God will. If I had a church full of folk here today, I would tell them to help me sing that God will answer prayer. May not come when you want it, but he will be on time. Yes, after they came through the storm, they worshiped the Lord. But I believe they abandoned old Peter, who worshiped him differently from all the others because of what he had been through. He had been in the storm with Jesus. When we have been in the storm with Jesus, amen, and he brings us out, we have something to shout about. I hope, I pray that when God brings us through this crisis, that we will not forget who brought us from where we are to where we will be. I pray that we will not forget Sunday morning again. I pray not that we will not forget Bible studies, prayer meetings again. Because every day that we live, have our being, every day that we have our need is because God made a way somehow. Anybody here know that he's going to somehow, God? I don't know how he does it, but all he always makes a way out somehow. So we need to worship him just like we're in the storm. Yes, we need to worship him differently than those who don't know him. When we have experienced much and Christ has brought us out, our faith response should be different. I've heard folks sitting in the boat saying, don't take all that. Shut up. I'm going to praise my God. Shut up. You don't know what it is to walk on water and the Lord brings you through. You need to shut up, because one of these days, amen, boat sitting makes it easy, like a Monday morning quarterback, come stepping out on them the storm and watch the handiwork of the Lord. Yeah, I said, yeah. Lord, you're in a storm, but we believe that if you say God, we can God. We believe you tell us to keep the faith. We will keep the faith. We will one day, soon, and very soon, we'll see the result of our prayer. I'm closing now. Peter and Jesus got back in the boat. The storm ceased, and they worshiped here. Is anybody here today ever been in a storm with Jesus? And he brought you out. Did he bring you out? Showed up. I wish I had a bridge here where they could say prayer, but they brought me out. I was an arm he brought me out. But I could make way for myself. He made way for me. What an awesome, what a mighty God we serve. I need to tell somebody that he's able. He's able. I will tell the body right. Stay encouraged. Soon, very soon, we'll get it all together. I heard that as a boy growing up in Rockingham County, those saints would get together after trials and tribulations. I hear them say, sooner will this be over. Sooner troubles will be over. Sooner this virus will be a thing of the past. Sooner they get a show. They were Texas. Even in those days, what the rhythm was saying was, sooner or later, things are gonna get better. If we keep praying, we keep preaching, we keep singing Zion song, we will sooner, 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 maybe that's what we need to do. Go back to the old folk way. The sooner the trouble will be over. Sooner the lay our burdens down. Sooner everything will be back to normal. Sooner it's gonna do it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. He's doing it. Hey, yeah, Lord, we're in the storm. Yeah, but soon it'll be all over. Yeah, soon, very soon. Hold on. God done said we will worship Him. Yeah, yeah. Got a home waiting on us. No more sickness, no more sorrow. Every day, howdy, howdy. No more goodbye. Yeah, 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 yeah. Lord, we're in a storm. You come there, you bring us through. Hey, hey, hey. Peter, we got back, he had more to praise him for than the others.
Yes, sir.
Wow. He spoke to the wind and the waves and said, peace, be still.
Yes.
Don't you know he's able? Same yesterday, no new God, no new Jesus. He's still the Son of God. He's still our Savior. He's still saving those who would believe. He's still having mercy for those who would receive it. Have mercy on each of us. What a mighty God. What a mighty God we serve. Oh, hallelujah. I tell you, sooner than old folks say, sooner we won't have the troubles of this world. Sooner. That was a text message that they cut it short. All they were saying was sooner or later. Sooner or later, God's going to bring us through this thing. If you wait on Him, He'll give us strength to get through it. I'm going to stop today. Body of Christ, wherever you are, be encouraged. For that the Lord be God, and He is, tells us to keep serving Him, keep trusting Him, keep depending on Him, keep looking to the hill from which cometh our help, and we be obedient. The sun will shine again. Thank you, Lord. Thank you in advance for what you're going to do. Thank you for what you've already done. Thank you for keeping us another day. Ask the minister of music to give us a little bit of this song in a time like this. Need the Lord to bless us. Let's have it out. There's a few of us, but we can sing that thing today. Like this, in a time like this. Oh, I need the Lord to bless me. In a time like this. If you mean to give Him a praise right now. watching us right now, I want to tell you that regardless of how bad you think you've been, your forgiveness is just right for God. And believe in your heart that God, He's the Son of God. He died for our sins. God raised Him from the dead. saved. You don't have to be a member of this church. I just want you to be a member of the church of God. That's what I want. And if you want to be saved, just come back. Amen. Amen. God is good. And if you wait, so many times people say, when I get myself straightened out, I'm going to give my life to Christ. I'm afraid that won't happen, because if that could have happened, it would have happened before Jesus had to come back and die and pay the sin that we couldn't pay. So he came and gave his life. But God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son. Whosoever believe on him should not perish but have everlasting life. We'll pray a prayer that for everyone who's unsaved and those that are sick and shut in. But my heart is heavy today for anyone who don't have the saving grace of Jesus Christ abiding with you. Lord, we come today acknowledging that we are in a storm. But we believe that you're going to fix it in due season. Lord, while we come, we pray for the unsaved. Some, perhaps in our family, some in every family need to be saved. Ask him, oh God, loose the Holy Spirit and have him to touch hearts. Have men and women who are unsaved come crying, what must I do to be saved? Pray, Lord, that thou would just remember all of the sick, the shut in. Lord, we have many victims of coronavirus that need a touch from you. Lord, our limited abilities sometimes, we don't have the answer that soothe hearts like only you can do. But ask us back today, Lord, to touch men and women, every state of this union, every country in the world, every continent that experiencing this village. Ask you, oh God, to do what only you can do. Touch will be touched. Strengthen and we will be strengthened. I pray a special prayer today, Lord, for all the seniors of this church. Some, Lord, have been faithful over the years and down through the years have been faithful, but can't get around like they used to. We ask you, oh God, to bless them. Give them strength. Give them courage to keep on serving the Lord. Bless and keep us now. Go with us and take us. Bless and we ask you. Jesus is the name we pray. People of God say amen. Seeing if it's one who needs something from you or us. We pray that each and every one of you will have your needs met. We just want you to know you're not alone, because we can't travel and do the things that we normally do.
still love. We can still do what we can while we can. Amen. God bless you. Let us look to the Lord for our dismissal. Now may the grace of God, communion of the Holy Spirit, rest, rule, and abide with us all now, henceforth, and forevermore. The redeemed of the Lord did say,